Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Stavel, and today what I got for you guys is got some books back from CGC. You want to see what's in the box? Stay tuned for the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? And like I said, it's your boy Stavel, and today what I got for you guys is I got a CGC unboxing going on here. Now, these books right here, I sent in 10 books. Now, these are all books from my private collection. Some of these books I've had in my collection for 15 years, maybe longer, some 10 years. One of them I just bought recently, but when I get to that, we'll go from there. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into this. This is a 10 book submission, and this is just books I had sitting around that I just finally wanted to get graded. Um, you know, they're in my collection. They're just sitting there, and just figured now was the right time. No rhyme or reason to it. I just sent them in. Yep. So what do we got here? Is this one? Let me set this down on the ground. I don't know if this is one thing or two. Let's see. The boxes are a little bit different now with CGC. They're like sideways instead of straight up and down. So they're packed in there pretty tight. Well, it's just one big bubble wrap thing like this. So does this just pop in half? How does this... Let me get into this without looking at the grades because I really haven't looked at the grades. I know which books I sent, and most of them are going to be modern, but we'll see. They're upside down in there. So we'll start with the first one and just see what kind of grades I got. They're in there pretty tight. Let's see. All right. So the first one, and I don't want to see these grades. I'm going to reveal them with you guys. Now, all of these books are modern, so I'm figuring all of them are going to be 9.0s to 9.8s. There's only one in here that I thought would get like an 8.0, 8.5 because it's been in a box for like 15 years and I didn't get none of these pressed, so there we are. So this first book is Amazing Spider-Man 798, and what this is this is the first appearance of the Red Goblin. Now, Norman Osborn as the Red Goblin, who is basically the Green Goblin who gets the Carnage symbiote and becomes the Red Goblin. So on this one, I figured this would be a 9.8. I mean, it's a relatively new book. And I already have a 9.8 of this book in my collection, but I just sent this one because it looked perfect and I needed a 10th book. So that's why this one got sent, but let's see what we got. And got the 9.8. So it's my second 9.8 of this book. I'll probably end up selling this one since I already have one in the collection. But yeah, this one was just one I needed a 10th book, and I already had this in the collection, so I sent it in. But Amazing Spider-Man 798, First Red Goblin. Let's start a pile right here. And then next up, gotta get it without looking at it. Let's see. What is this one? So this one is Batman number 89. Now this is the first appearance of Punchline and Cameo. Now this is a third print. So this is the third print. It doesn't have like the trade dress or anything like that on there. But let's see what we got on this one. I thought this one would get a 9.8 as well. Brand new book. Should get a 9.8. And it looks like we got the 9.8 on that. We're 2 for 2. Most of these should be like a 9.0 to a 9.8. I'm not going to say they're all going to be 9.8s, but most of them should be. There's one book I sent that was like from the 70s, I want to say. It's a Bronze Age book. I don't think that one will get a 9.8. If that one gets a 9.8, then that'll be amazing. So let's see what we got next. And actually, this is that book. I don't want to look at the grade. So this is one of those books. I had the whole complete first series run of this. This is going to be Spider-Woman number 20. Now, the reason I sent this one is this is the first, and what's significant about this is the first meeting of Spider-Man and Spider-Woman. Now, I sent this one in because I had it in the collection for a long time. It's been sitting in a box for, I want to say, 10, 15 years. It's literally been that long since I had this book in the collection. And it looked flawless. Now, I'm guessing this will get anywhere from a 9.0 to a 9.8 in that range. And like I said, I didn't get it pressed, so let's see if we got the 9.8. This will be a big one. Well, we got a 9.4, which I'm not mad at, because like I said, it's been sitting in a box for like 10, 15 years. But there's not really a lot of spine ticks on it. What I could say is, oh, actually, there's one right there that I could see next to the staple or under the staple, but the corner on the top and the bottom has a little blunting on it, so I could see why It didn't get a 9.8, but the colors are awesome. The back of it is flawless. Like, this book is white as white can be, you know. But I'm happy with a 9.4. This is one that's going to be staying in the collection because, as a Spider-Man collector, first meeting of Spider-Man and Spider-Woman, plus it has an awesome cover, so it checks all my boxes for the PC. So that's staying with me. Next up, let's see what we got. Don't want to see the grade, so I got to look away. This one is Something is Killing the Children #1. Now, this is the Unlock Retailer variant, the Frizen or whatever variant. This is the first appearance of Erica Slaughter. Now, this is, I love this, Something is Killing the Children. I love this series. I have the whole run up until like issue, I want to say 25. I quit collecting around that point. I bought like the first House of Slaughter, like all the variants. I got all those. And then I just kind of fell off of the story. I should pick it back up. I don't even know what issue they're on right now because, like I said, I stopped at like 25. But I have the first print, second print, third print, eighth print, every print of the #1. And then I have the rest of the series, like first and second prints. Up to like number 25, and I have a bunch of different variants and unlocked variants and ash cans and stuff like that. But this, I want to say this should get a 9.6 or a 9.8. This is pretty much flawless. I got this when it came out, and it's just been sitting in a box. Came out in 2019, so it's like 6 years old. Relatively new. Let's see what we got. So we got the 9.6. I'm gonna be honest, not really mad about it, but I mean, the corner is a little dented. And what's crazy is my Spider-Man book has more. This has like one spine tick I could see, and a dented corner. The Spider-Man book or Spider-Woman book has, it looks better than this book looks. I don't know, but we got a 9.6. Is what it is. I am mad at it. Yeah. Something that is Killing the Children #1. And I've been hearing about this show. If any of you guys know if this show is actually going to ever come out, let me know in the comments below, because I really, I think it's a great story. It'll be an awesome show when it does come out and if it comes out. So if you guys know if it's still happening, let me know. This case has a lot of smudging on the back. Like, it looks like the case was dropped or something. A lot of smudgings on the case, but still an awesome book. And that's another one. All my Something is Killing the Children books are staying in the collection. That whole run, not getting rid of those at all. No plans, at least in, right now, in the near future, anything like that. So this next book, this is the one I thought would get like an 8.0 to an 8.5. This is The Runaways #1. Now, if you guys ain't familiar with The Runaways, this is an awesome series. An awesome team. They had a show, I think, on like Hulu or something. If you guys haven't checked that out, it is an awesome show. It introduces all the characters, does their backstory. It's basically this first series run just put into a show. It's literally the comics exactly. But this first appearance of Alex Wilder, Nico Minoru, Chase Stein, Carolina Dean, Gertrude Yorks, and Molly Hayes. Molly's my favorite character on there. She's a little girl. She gets real strong. Crazy. They have a dinosaur, like a pet velociraptor named Old Lace, who I think appears in issue 7, I believe. I have the whole run of this as well, all in high grades. My #1 was my lowest grade. The rest of them look flawless. This one has a dinged corner and like 2 or 3 spine ticks, so I figured it would get like an 8.5. Let's see what we did on this Runaways #1. Now this is a welcome surprise. I'm keeping this in the collection. I'll probably send the whole run to get graded so I could have the whole first series all graded at some point. But to get a 9.4 on this book that's been sitting in a box for 15 years, and I'm sure these dings on these corners happen from me moving it because I got boxes. I would move it from box to box or, transport them whenever I move house to house, because I had moved to this house not too long ago, a few years back, and transporting all my books. I think I'm the one that dinged this up. It probably would have got a higher grade, but it's my fault. But, to get a 9.4 on it, that is amazing. This is one of those, and it's a multiple key. It's like the first appearance of like 8 characters. So definitely going to keep this Runaways #1 in the collection. And I see why it got a 9.4. The front of it looks flawless. Like, there's a corner ding here, but on the back, the corner ding is You guys ain't gonna be able to see that. The corner ding on the back is pronounced way more. It's like jacked up real good. Like the whole book is bent in there. That's why I got the 9.4. Probably should have got that one pressed, but I don't know if that would have done anything. But that one probably could have used a press. And I didn't press none of them, like I said, or have them pressed, but I should have got that one pressed. See what else we got here? Oh, I see what this is. So this one is Black Panther #1. This is the Djurjevic variant cover. I bought this book strictly for the cover, and I've had this book for 10, 15 years. It's been sitting in the collection, just sitting there. I'm a huge Submariner fan. Like, in Marvel Comics, it goes Spider-Man, then, like, my X-Men favorites, like Nightcrawler, Storm. Then it goes Black Panther, or not Black Panther, Submariner. Submariner is, like, my third favorite Marvel character. Like, I had the whole 1968 run complete. Any Submariner covers I come across, I pick up that are dope. This was a cover pickup for me. Just an awesome Submariner cover. Now, I figured this would get like a 9.6, 9.8. Pretty flawless. Like, I mean, it's a white cover. It's freaking snow white. There's no blemishes on it. The back of it has a homage to Marvel Comics #1, which is not the first appearance of Submariner, as most people think. It's the second appearance of Submariner, because it was Classic Funnies or something was his first appearance. It was like a little known book in like 1939. But anyways, let's see what we got on the grade. A 9.6. As close as you could get to a 9.8. And like I said, this book is flawless. Like, I don't see where the ding is or why it didn't. Oh, wait. I figured it out. It's a little fingerprint, like right here on the edge, which could probably be cleaned up. Maybe when I handled it at some point or was messing with it, I got a fingerprint on it. But yeah, right there, there's a little fingerprint on the white. This is a white cover, so if you touch this thing, it's going to show up. And right there, there's I could see a fingerprint right there, which I didn't see when I sent it. So, but like I said, this is another one I'm keeping in the collection. Submariner is my guy, and that's strictly a cover thing for me. I got that strictly for the cover, so not mad at that. There's no, and honestly, on this book, Black Panther #1 from 2009, there's no real key significance to this book. It's strictly, I got this strictly for the cover. So there's like not a first appearance. All these other books are first appearances, the first meetings, something key about them. This one is strictly for the cover. That Submariner cover. That's why I sent that book in. And that's why I bought that book. All right, here's another one. Oh, so this is Batman the Red Death, #1. This is the first appearance of Batman as the Red Death. Now, this is a foil cover. This thing looks pretty flawless. I'd be surprised if I didn't get a 9.8 on this one. I've never sent this book in, but I have like 6 copies of it. This was the best looking one I could find at the time, and I'm sure it got the 9.8. But if it didn't, let's see. Check it out. And wow. We got the 9.6, but that's okay. This is just an awesome cover. Like, I have like the first, second, third print of this, the black and white one. Yeah, this is just an awesome cover. Like, doesn't get no doper than that. Back of the book is flawless. Not mad at it. 9.6 is what it is. First appearance of the Red Death. Let's see what we got next. So next up we got Infinite Crisis #5. Now, I sent in some of my DC books because, I don't give DC a lot of love on my channel. I'm a Marvel guy, but I do have a lot of DC books. I got hundreds of DC books. Graded, ungraded, whole gang of DC books. This is the first appearance of Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes. This is the first appearance of Jaime Reyes, the Blue Beetle. This is the variant cover. There's 2 covers that exist for this book. Now, this book, I've had this book for a long time. I actually tried to sell this book. Nobody wanted to buy it. I tried to sell it. I put it up on eBay around the time the movie came out at like $1 starts, and nobody even bid on it for like a 7-day auction. So I decided, I took it down after it didn't sell and just had it in a box this whole time and then just sent it in. Don't know what grade it got. Hopefully a 9.8. Looks pretty flawless. We're going to see right now. And they gave me the 9.6. Not mad at it. Like I said, this book I put up for $1 on eBay in one of my auctions, and nobody even bid on it. I did that actually more than once, like once or twice. And Dollar Starts auctions on eBay, Comics with DeVille, shameless plug on eBay. I have a store on there. I sell some books. Some of these books I might sell. The ones that I'm not keeping, maybe that Red Death, since it's not a 9.8, probably this again. But I do a lot of auctions. But anyways, I put this up. Nobody bid on it, so that's why I sent it in just to get it graded. I was hoping for a 9.8, but 9.6 is cool. One thing I will say about every one of these books I've gotten back from CGC in this submission so far, they've been smudged to shit. Like, these cases are all smudged up. You guys probably can't see that. But the cases got a lot of, like, smudging on them. Like, somebody was scraping them along the wall or something. Looks like they just slid them, like scratches and smudges. That I don't like, but doesn't look like they're bent or anything else like that, like they used to be getting, but smudges ain't a good look. But looks like I got 2 more books in here. I don't remember what the last 2 books were. I don't know if they're DC or Marvel. Let's see. This is a Marvel book. I could see the front of it right there. So this one is Venom Lethal Protector #1. Now this is just the standard cover. Like, I sent in my gold one a while back. I sent in a bunch of these around the comic boom. I had like 15 copies of this. They all got 9.8s. This was one I bought around that same time. I just quit sending them because I kept getting 9.8s. And I was like, I'll save a few. And I have a couple more just sitting in a box. But I sent one in to see what I would get. And I mean, I'm sure like every other Venom Lethal Protector #1 that I sent in got a 9.8. And I sent in probably 10 of them. This one should be a 9.8. I'll be surprised if it's not a 9.8. See what we got here? Oh yeah, 9.8. That's beautiful. Yeah, this book is flawless. Like, all the ones I had, and you wanna know what's funny? As I say that, this book is flawless. I turn it over, there's a big old spine tick on the back. Like, it looks like the cover's crinkled. It's still got the 9.8, but like, that's just funny to me. But yeah, I got the 9.8 on this one. And this is just Venom's first Venom in his own solo title. The key significance of this one, love the red hollow foil. It's like a 90s thing. That's like 90s through and through. Love that. I got one book left. I don't quite remember what it was. So let's get right into this last book. What's the last book in this box? Got an invoice in there. Want to get that out the way. All right, so the last book in this box, it looks like it's Venom #7. This is the secret variant. So there's 2 versions of this book, if you don't know. There's the variant version that has the tongue right here sticking out of Venom's mouth. Then there's one without the tongue. This is the secret tongue version. Secret variant cover. This is the first appearance of Dylan Brock in a cameo. This is the most recent book I've bought, probably, aside from like my other like Spider-Man keys. I was at a flea market, because I go to flea markets. I'll try to look for comics. I go to estate sales, stuff like that. I try to buy collections. I was at a flea market, and I seen this. I never seen the Secret Tongue variant in person. I have one of these in a 9.8 in my collection already, but it's the standard version. They had this up for like $7 or $8, something like that. So I took a chance. I bought it. Let's see what we got. Last comic. Need that 9.8 magic. Let's go. And if you like what I do here on YouTube, go ahead and like and subscribe down below. Give your boy some love. Let me know what your favorite book in this unboxing was down below. Here we go. And it got a 9.4. And I'll probably end up keeping this one. I mean, it's the secret variant. I think this was like a 1 in 10. So, not mad at the 9.4. And for what I paid for it, if I ever decide to sell it, I definitely will make my money back. But yeah. This has been my video for today. Thank you guys. This has been my video for today. Got to be a little bit more enthusiastic because that was kind of a downer. I thought I was getting that 9.8 on that one. But if you guys like what I do here on YouTube, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe down below. I'm your boy DeVille, and I am out. Peace.